Hello, my crafty creatures. Please bear with me. My voice, just as I was hitting the transition button, has decided to clog up, and it's just not fun. Oh, oh my goodness. So, we are doing more magical diamond kitties. Ah, this has been crazy. This week has been completely crazy. I do 3 to 11 tonight, and tomorrow I do an overnight. So that's why I've been able to at least maintain a little bit of a shift normality. so so this morning has already been wild. Um, um, so I was working on training a new guy for the overnights, and I guess I already took the. I was gonna go take the plastic off, and I already did. So I was training this young man, and uh, Monday night I go in, and he shows up. I was very surprised. I thought he'd been terminated, but I went with it. And an hour and a half after he showed up, now he I was like, if you want to stay, it's no big deal. We'll train you. I will stand up to the boss if anything were to come about it, because he wasn't on the schedule. But if he wanted to work and he wanted to train, I was more than willing to tell my boss, look, he wants to work, he wants to train. Let's do this, yo. And he opts to stay. But then, and I'm just looking for my. Then an hour and a half into a shift, he's like, I have too much anxiety. I can't do this. I left a note for Cindy. I'm leaving now. Okay, bye. We hadn't had too much of a conversation. We'd gone over what we were supposed to do at the night. Oof. Oof. Well, hopefully it can be treated easy. Skin cancer is kind of sucky. But, so. So, I will be. I'm very open with people about. I have some really bad anxiety. Now, most people don't get to see that because I've worked very hard on mitigating and working with it. But we hadn't really talked about anything other than that he was in charge, and these were the times we needed to do things, and that was it. So, I was utterly baffled that he had too much anxiety and had to leave an hour and a half into the shift. Now, we hadn't even really done anything other than stack. What did we do? We stocked up cups and med cups in the carts. That's what we had done. And I'm baffled. I'm like, okay, well, this is your choice. He's over 18. He's an adult. He gets to make all the adulty choices in his life. I can recommend, but he gets to make all the adulty choices in his life. And he opted to go home. And that was his choice. Whatever. I'm still getting paid. And apparently, after he got terminated yesterday, because he had missed a couple shifts, no call, no showed, had stupid excuses, and he's making a big drama thing out of it. And I'm not sure as to why, because if he doesn't want to work, why is he fighting so hard to keep a job that he is too anxious to have? Because he was hired to work all 3 shifts, of course with appropriate scheduling. He was hired to work all 3 shifts. So, that means you work all 3 shifts. The 7 to 3, the 3 to 11, the 11 to 7. 11 to 7. And that's what you were hired for. If you can't do this, don't take the job. Because he can't do 3 to 11 for whatever reason, and he can't do the overnights for whatever reason. He wanted days, is what it boils down to, and there were no day shifts available, so he thinks by being afloat and then calling out of the shifts that he doesn't want, he's going to be able to maintain his job. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. So I had to write a statement as to what was going on Monday night. I'm like, nothing went on. In the hour and a half that he was there, the man-child sat in the break room and played on his phone, went out, came back, said he was anxious, and left. Ugh. But that is what I've been going through, and yeah, tonight is gonna be an easier night because I get to do. There are hopefully 3 of us on, and we get to each do 2 carts, which would be amazing. Oh. My dad likes to tan. Like he likes to, and he did this all growing up. So I don't have any. I'm like, yeah, what? I think it's part of the reason I'm so blasé about men in bikini thong bathing suits, because that's what my dad wore when we went to the beach. Like, my dad was very European about his sunbathing, and he got skin cancer. He had it cut off, and he's fine. But yeah, he oh my goodness. Lost in thought I wander down a path to my inner world. Yeah, I put painter's tape so I know where my boundaries are, so I don't move the kitty out of sight. uh, I have, so in my quest for new stock, I have made 4 of the 10 wind spinners. No, 5 of the 10 wind spinners. I'm halfway down my wind spinners. I'm working on their bobbly bits. I'm just not sure what I want to do, so that's the hard part. You will never understand that this is my norm, and I have chosen to embrace the swarm. So I know Thursdays I generally do a longer stream. It's gonna be 10 to 12. I'm just tired, so unfortunately, guys, it's just gonna be a 2-hour bit tomorrow. I'm not closing in on a finish anywhere, so I'm not anxious. I'm just trying to balance out my kitty and my puppy load. And after this one, because I got one side of this one all done. This one already has one side all done. But the next one is going to be a pinkish sphinx cat with googly eyes. Oh my goodness. No, my phone is actually being relatively quiet right now. I have the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be hit and miss. If it's raining and I don't have to lifeguard, then I will be streaming. I'm not going to put out a schedule or anything like that because the weather is very weird. But next 2 weeks I will be lifeguarding. I will not be streaming. I'll be working on a cross-stitch commission, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, next couple of weeks are gonna be bananas for me. I'll be lurking in the depths, but I won't be around too much. Uh, it's all kinds of crazy. August is the crazies. This weekend we're supposed to get whacked with Debbie. Um, she was a hurricane, turned into a tropical storm. It's currently a tropical depression, and apparently she has a lot of water. So yeah, we're getting ready for that. I personally am not horribly concerned. This weekend I'm gonna potato because my next 2 weeks are bananas. Oh, but I forgot to pull something for dinner tonight. Oh well, we'll just have to fend for ourselves. I've been pretty good about remembering dinner, and I forgot. Well, August A. I get 3 paychecks from my normal job. I get um with my lifeguarding, I get the money I need to pay for my cordwood that's good bleh that is delivered this month. Um so as much as I say fuck August, at the same time I'm like, no, no, we can't do that. So and it I also need to get down into the basement to clean the chimney, but oh, the insanity. I think even if we skipped August somehow, you'd still get a year older. I'm just tossing it out there. And ha PBD. Hello Hachi. Oh my goodness. Now, I feel bad with these googly eye kitties, but they are so funny. Like I think this cat that I'm working on is the last of the non googly eyed kitties. Let's see. I got one more black spot to do. His nose and his mouth. Yeah, well, down, but you know, if you want, I can conveniently forget. Um, or I could hit buy on the Amazon thing. or, or or I can think of something and send it to you. I'm spoiled rotten. I'm currently sitting in air conditioning. Um, I have not wandered outside yet. When I did, when I did go outside, it was rainy and cloudy today. So it has since gotten sunnier, but I have not yet been outside in the sunny. So this morning I don't know how many of you guys saw my TikTok about the truck in the middle of the road. Like right after I took that video, they drove off and they like slow drove past my house because he was sitting in the car. He was sitting in the truck while I was taping him, while I was taking the video. So he knew he watched me do it. Um, I have no fucks. But today was husband creatures. His tower's turn. They weren't in the road today, but I just was amused. It's like before I sat down and started doing my artsy craftsies. Oh my goodness. I did not touch any of the comments. If you said it, I appreciated the one from Minnesota saying they be willing to come down and rear end them. Like, if you're coming to my road, there's about, I want to say there's a 60% chance if it's during like normal business hours, mind you, I'm in the house. I work abnormal business hours, but I don't go anywhere really. But if you come to my road during normal business hours, there's a very high percentage you could rear end someone because they are parked in the middle or 75% in the road on that blind corner. And it terrifies me because there's sand. It's a sand trap because they don't send the street sweepers down the right side of the road or the correct side of the road. And so all the sand from all the rain and whatnot washes it into that corner. And even if you slam on your brakes, you still slide. It is a very dangerous situation. And it pisses me off that someone could really get hurt and no one cares. And yeah, so I mean, and with me working overnights, there's a good chance that I will. I mean, I have full coverage on my car, because I'm still making payments on it. But that, that with them parking in the middle of the road, I do like 2 miles an hour around the corner, and I'm still terrified. But yeah, today I cleaned out Husband Creature's tower. I cleaned out. Our desks are weird. We don't, for whatever reason, we told our families that we wanted computer desks, and they got us writing desks, and we were both very confused by that. I have modified our desks so they can handle computers, but it's just so funny. Yeah, I cleaned out. I used the shop vac to take the dust out of his tower. I cleaned out his little computer cubby. I hung some more artwork on the wall that I said I'd hang up ages and ages ago. Yeah. But I I've been busy today. So it was so funny. So yesterday, I got a great idea because the bottom of my wind spinners are going to have like, uh, I think I finally landed on like a wire in an S shape with a bead in between each of the one of the folds, and so in doing that, make a nice pretty sparkle weight, but I couldn't find my wire. Now, ADHD off the hook, and when I get tired, it gets worse. Like the assistant resident care director is like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm just tired." And I was regaling her with tales of where I used to work, how I would do my normal 40-hour work week, and I'd still be doing 20 to 30 hours out in the houses, and I'd still be fine. My work would be top quality. I just get weirder. Um, and my boss, who worked with me over there, was just giggling because she knows what I mean. Is I can do a lot of work. I am a freight train. I utilize that aspect of my ADHD to my ability, to my advantage, I should say. I am a freight train, but it gets weird after a while. So most people try to keep me within the 40 to 60 hour work week because they can't handle the weird after that. See, Hutchie, now I'm really. I gotta check out. I gotta check out what is what was said on what you said on the comment, because now I'm curious. Because I honestly didn't think I had enough viewers for people to be reported. I am working. Funny enough, I'm working on producing a video for a product video. I'm working on my product wall photography area. Like I've been doing a lot of weird stuff that I needed to get done a while ago. Uh, I'm just so I'm sleepy tired, and I'm super glad I have this weekend off, ish. Um, because I work into Saturday morning. I work until 7 a.m. Saturday morning, and then I have the weekend off. So kind of la 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 la. Oh, it, I wish I wish like they get that I'm not trying to raise the bar. Like that's the rough part is I try to help them out and to prevent the stupid, and they keep raising the bar on the stupid. Um, well, I was looking at some of my old pictures because I take pictures of funny things that I might want to make into cross stitch patterns or something, or utilize in my art. And one of the ones that unfortunately is so very true is if you make it idiot proof, they will build a better idiot. So This kitty was only a few colors. So, next one, I'm gonna put a couple out there, and I'll let you guys pick since I seem to actually have people. Monday I did not seem to have people. Did alerts not go out? Or maybe it was I was just tired already. Let's see. How many did I had done? I did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had Tuesday off, so I had yesterday off. That's probably why I'm not as tired as I was Monday. But now I work tonight, Friday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, well, it's only 3 days, but overnight days suck. Mostly because I sleep. Like, I have no trouble. I have no trouble staying up for the overnight. I have none at all. But uh sirens. There's sirens. They're everywhere. It, I've managed. I tried to take my nap outside yesterday because I had the day off. It was not a big deal. I was just gonna try to nap outside, and Pixie discovered that because I was in my hammock. I have a very nice hammock made out of paracord. It's super comfy, and had it been a little bit nicer outside, it would have been great. But it was kind of cold, rainy, but not actually raining. It was just kind of It was misty, and Pixie kept poking my butt. She would she figured out that I was hanging in the air, and she would poke the low spot, which just happened to be my butt. Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of those either. Oh, I made a mess. Oh well. I mean, if you want, I have to work 11 to 7, but for you, that would be your normal day. Funny enough, my 11 at night. You can fly out here, and if you want an Abby normal one, then we can swap places. Um, because unfortunately, bits and pieces of me are Abby normal. Okay, yeah. See, and that's where I'm at. Is I only have to do mine every 5 unless the abnormal cells come back. That was a fun few years because you get that abnormal one, they're in your hoo ha all the time. I think I had to go every 6 months. Oh my goodness, my body is sore. Ugh. I got his tail and I got his face left to do. All this pretty blue color. This is what I did yesterday that gave me warm, fuzzy feelings. So, I picked up Michael Scott from The Office diamond dot painting for my friend. He's he's going through a rough time right now. He has kidney stones. Um, but I saw it and I immediately thought of him. He's the guy, like you mentioned, The Office, and for me, he's the guy that comes to mind. and I saw it, and I couldn't. There were two left, and it was on clearance, and I couldn't let it not go to him. And I got it all done. I got it all sealed. I put him in. I put him in the box because I didn't have a frame big enough, or else I would have framed it. I got him in the box that I had got my desk light pad. uh, so, I have had the LEAP procedure. Now, I don't know how it is around the rest of the world, but the LEAP procedure here in the United States is the most painful. It's the most painful procedure you can have done on your body without anesthesia. It's right up there with them taking a biopsy from the inside of your uterus, which I've had both because I had an abnormal reading. They I'm gonna put a trigger warning on the next end of the phrase. You guys know me well enough, but so after these abnormal readings, they seared the outer ring of my clitoris off, which was fun, with electrodes. That's the LEAP procedure for men who have heard, oh hey, I've had the LEAP procedure, and you don't cringe. That's what it is they take a little, funny enough, it's like Dr. Pimple Popper, that little searing thing that she uses to take the big skin tags off. They use that on my clitoris with no anesthesia. I was told to take some ibuprofen. So, after that, the abnormal cells migrated up. Mine migrated up into my uterus, and they had to take a clip of biopsy cells from inside my uterus to see how dangerous these abnormal cells were. So, I have had things done. My hoo-ha has seen some things. So I oh yeah, they do the acid as well. That is another fun thing. But yet when I asked my doctor legitimately at 27, hey, could I have my tubes tied? I don't think I want kids. Oh no, you might want kids. After all of that, like, I asked this question after all of these things. So, like, no, I've had enough things going up in there. No. And I'm sorry for anybody's ears that I might have seared. I know most of the time you don't get to see too much beyond this aspect, and that's for good reason, but I've had some stuff done. The other procedure that is pretty painful, but if you're in enough pain you don't even notice, is after you've had too much blood drawn from your wrists, they'll go for these veins, so that they can still get blood, and I've had that happen too. Yeah. These folks, these veins are not painless. Just tossing it out there. Yeah, I got, yeah. Yeah, mine did not heal fast. The diabetes on top of the area, and oh, it was an interesting. Yeah, it was so gross. All the guys on stream were like, "See you later, bye." I, I agree with this, Hutchie. I've been watching the Olympics here and there. Honestly, I like it for background noise. Um, I'm not watching it right now. Like, you guys have your music going on, but I just wasn't in the mood for just wasn't in the mood for it, but it's good branding, and anything that I actually wanted to listen to would get me muted on any of my other stations. So I have you guys have your music. I have stuff going on in the background here. I'm actually watching a YouTube video on the differences between Europe, UK, and the United States, and it's kind of funny, like the how they're trying to communicate because they're friends, but how they're trying to use words to make sure that they're saying the same thing is kind of funny. Ugh. Ugh. You guys are gonna get a lot of free stretches today. My body is just, it is creaky and cranky and I'm seizing. I guess would be, my muscles are seizing today, so I'm gonna be stretching a lot. Okay, we got this kid's face. So I'm gonna I'll repost it. Um, on Facebook, I'm serious. I have coasters, and the coasters aren't selling too well. Like, I have odd shaped coasters and I have round coasters, and I need to get some prices. I need to work on prices for coasters. Um, but they don't sell too well. So I have a ton of ridiculously cute coasters, but they could also be turned into magnets. Now, I take pictures and I scan all of my coasters because they have a lot of really neat patterns on them that I can replicate. But I have a thing going on Facebook. It's coasters or magnets, and right now I have kitties because I'm trying to get my kitty stock up. Like, lots of people really like kitties, and with JD Vance not liking kitties, or thinking single cat women are a threat to America, or something like that, like, couch fucker needs to figure out what he's doing in life. Um, but I need more kitties, and I need like dog mom, single dog, or dog moms support cat moms or something like that. Crazy dog ladies support crazy dog ladies support crazy cat ladies. I'm sorry, what? Um, yeah. Hey guys, our cervix is the equivalent to your head. I'm just tossing it out there. The more you know. Oh, so I am absolutely loving how Kamala is trolling Trump. Like, she's like, just let him go. Just let him go. And she's letting him, he's digging his own hole, and she's giggling about it because they're getting so offended with, they're so weird. But they're the creepy kind of weird. They're not the kind of weird that we are here. It's the ew weird. Folks, I am just folks, I'm just ramping up for when we start doing Captain Penis on the regular. I gotta get them out. they're out behind my desk. That's the next step. Is Divine Instinct is, the box is ready. The first page is all oriented in stream, alone colors, either or colors. We got that all done. I have to get a couple of stitches in because I have not started it at all. And that's something that I don't do on stream is like the first stitch. Just because it's such a pain in the ass to figure out where the first stitch goes. So. But Captain Penis has already been started. I'm waiting for one of my favored creators, Off Jawagon. He's from Minnesota, and the vice presidential pick is the governor, or for Kamala at least, is the governor of Minnesota. So I'm waiting to see his reaction, or his hip hip hooray kind of thing, or his dissent, because he does he's like, I want people to have freedom. I love his content. Like, it's very well balanced. He's an equestrian. And let me tell you something, ladies. I love me some lady equestrians. But let me tell you something. A male equestrian? Oh my goodness. That is some hot shit right there. Like, a man who can handle his horse. Just saying. I like her. Like, I like her laugh. I like hearing her laugh. Because if you think about it, with the GOP, there's not a whole lot of laughter over there. You don't hear people genuinely laughing. There's the evil, hurtful laughing that Trump likes to do. There's the ha ha ha, we agree with you because we don't want to get in trouble laughs that you hear over there. But they think her laugh is a bad thing. I love hearing her laugh because some of the time she's making fun of herself, and I love that. The being able to have the grace to be like, yeah, I fucked up. Happens. And I was able to talk to one of my coworkers, and I've said it before, I say it again. I didn't support Biden, I didn't support Trump. I still don't support Trump. And I don't really know enough about Kamala to be like, oh yeah, she's totally awesome. I know she's a little tough on marijuana policies and whatnot, but I'm hoping she's kind of switched she's done a little bit of better research, because when she was the district attorney, I think, for California, she was very, very hardcore anti-marijuana kind of thing. She opted to keep inmates who had done essentially 420 convictions. She opted to keep them in prison instead of allowing them amnesty. Again, I'm not going to agree 100% with every politician. I'm just voting for the ones that aren't going to actively try to kill me just because I exist. Oh, and my friends, I am officially Puerto Rican. I turned Puerto Rican overnight. This is my Puerto Rican coming out. This is where I am. So. Because apparently we can do that now. We can change our ethnicity overnight. We can be mixed race and change it. Okay, so Trump in front of a whole bunch of black journalists, when I didn't know Kamala was black. She just became black overnight. Now, Kamala is half Jamaican, half Indian. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so jealous of her skin tone. Like, people who have any sort of skin tone that's not my pasty pink, because I am pink. I am unfortunately pink. I use green and I look white. Um, apparently she just became black overnight. So that's me because I'm half European, half Puerto Rican. So, and actually I have a good portion of black in me too. But I decided that last night, I am now Puerto Rican, and I will take all of that. It's funny because on camera, well, uh, Mama Jones, she's a TikTok creator, and she's like, I don't have to be Wonder Bread anymore. If I vote for if I vote for Harris, I can't identify as Wonder Bread, and like I don't understand why more people aren't like rushing for that option. Like, oh, not Wonder Bread. uh, I'm feeling spicy. This is also what happens when I do a lot of overnights is I get more spicy because I have to use more spoons to remain normal in non-normal hours. I will get this cat done though. Okay, I'm also going to put up the sphinxes. And you guys can pick which one that you want me to do because I'm gonna get one of the sphinxes done. Okay, so this one's pink. This is a pink sphinx, and this one is another blue cat. This one's the same color blue that this kitty is, but sits, pick the sitting or the standing. But yeah, I'll yoink those down one again once I'm done all the like the 20 gems I have left on dude. See, I was leaning towards the pink one, um, because I've done a whole lot of blue ones. As soon as I'm done this one, I'll whip out the ones I finished on Monday. Because yeah, when I'm able to stream this month, um, it'll just be it'll just be like little projects like this. Um, just because I'm not gonna start Divine until September. I'm just taking a little bit of a breather. Because I mean, they're big projects. Like, almost done the kitty. Keep flicking, keep squeezing too hard, and the gems keep bouncing out of the. That's the one downside to tweezers. That, well, if I'm not like outwardly shaking, sometimes my muscles will contract, and the tweezers will squeeze the gem real tight. Okay, we got one kitty done. Okay, that's... So these are the... Oh, really? Really? I just knocked the clear ones over again. Eh. So, these are the ones I got done. These ones are all done. Oops. It froze. There we go. Those are the 3 that I got done. They're very cute. I like them. And they're both they're all double-sided. Like, and I haven't sealed them up yet, but now that I have 3 done, I'll probably seal them up. But while I clean up my mess that I just made, we have 1 vote for pink. And once I'm done cleaning up my mess, that's the only vote we got. That was my initial aim, so. Let me actually get it within the boundaries of the tape. I'm just picking up my mess. La 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 la. And like I say always, all of these will be getting done. I have, after these 2, I have, how many more do I have? I have 5 more, so I'll probably get done 2 today. And then next time I'll get done another 2, so another 2 tomorrow. And then I don't know. I don't know if I'll work on, because I do, funny enough, have a very large one that I want to get done before I start cross-stitching again. So that might be the... Is it a small French woman who will yell at you? Okay. Well, then I support you doing whatever you need to get done before she finds you. Okay, so that's A. These are the googly eyes. These are the googly eyes that will go on. I like these googly eyes far too much. They bring me joy, and that is why googly eyes are for the win. But unlike most of the things, the googly eyes will be the last thing to go on because they just mwah. Well, I would officially run at this point. But yeah, some of the other cats that I have are, I got a Maine Coon and I got a tiger. I'm just trying to pick up the spare dots. Like, these are some of the other ones. These are big ones, so. But I also have 2 other little ones. I have a Hemi and a Calico, and then I have a Persian, a Siamese, and I can't think of what this one is, but this is a Persian, Siamese, and the gray and white, the gray and black kitties with the circle rings. I love the markings, but don't know what the breed is. Okay, so that is 7. That goes there. Okay, so we are working on the Sphinx. ones save for the googly eyes. I like to do the specialty and the lower at the lower amount. So I see 7, I see my Y, and I see pink, and I see number 1, which is the clues. Oh, and I see a couple 2s. So, because you you need the 2s to define space. So, start out with the 7, which is the very very. Yeah, see, the difference is Dragon, you actually listen to Jules, so she feels that her energy is best spent being upset and concerned about you because you actually respond and listen, whereas the hospital looks at her, rolls their eyes, and does what they want. So, let the tiny French woman yell at you. Oh, I also feel obligated to tell everybody that apparently I am a responsible adult. I don't know who lost their fucking minds to make this decision, but I am apparently a responsible adult. Apparently I also need 6. That's 5. That's 4. That's 3. Well, it's a running gag at work. Is somehow I became the responsible adult for my shift because I am the only one who has been on my shift full time for enough time. Everybody else on my shift is either part time. Well, actually, the more experienced people are per diem. We have, and the other 2 people I've been employed with my employer longer. So it's just so weird. I don't know how I became the responsible adult, but I don't want it. Oh my goodness, I am jealous, Hachimon. Okay, so that we're gonna do the flowers. These are the flower diamond kittens. I love these specialty beads. The white pearlescent oval. Oh, I guess they're petal shaped. I guess either way. I love them. I love them in purples.
You pull me in, push me away. You chase my heart, then hit the brakes. You hold my head underwater until I can't take no more. I wanna breathe you in, baby, but what are we
Now, dark question. Would you prefer before or after? Because if it happens before, people will forget your birthday. These are the questions that go through my head. This is what makes me a bad person. It's not that I have malintent. It's like when people say things, well, this just can't happen on this day. Well, would you prefer before or after? So please don't think less of me. Or you can think less of me, but that still goes on in my brain. Let's see if my calendar's still okay. So. Why is it not telling me? Jules, I had your birthday written down. And now I don't. I have been very fortunate that no one has passed on my birthday. No one in my family. Like, I'm sure all kinds of people have passed on my birthday, but funny enough, the one of my best friends who reminds me very much of Dragon, and actually they both had the same name. She died on November 23rd, and I was like, it was the day before Thanksgiving, but I'm like, really, so close to my birthday? But in return, she introduced me to Dragon, so somehow cosmically, she made it so I had a cranky crochet person in my life who was like, no, you can do this. Because first I got Jules. Jules, I got the cranky knitter. I have all the cranky crafts. Cranky crafts! That could be a fun one. Cranky crafting time. Oh, I love it. I love it. It makes me happy. The cranky crafty creatures. We're gonna play with alliteration today. The triple C's, yes. Get ready. Get ready to load up the pink. But this one actually doesn't. This one is moving faster than some of the smaller ones I've been working on today. And so, while I don't necessarily need my magnifying glass. That's the light ring you see. It's from my magnifying glass. It makes it easier. So I apologize for the rainbow ring you see, but it makes it easier on my eyes. So that makes life better. There's that. Okay. Now time for the pink. I was gonna say I don't think there's any more pink used in this series, but I was wrong. There is. I know, but at the same time, it's weird. It's weird things that I notice. Well, that's what I tell the old ladies who are like, "Oh, I couldn't possibly do this." I'm like, "Girl, I do this with the light of God, because it's weird. I can see in the traditional sense of, hey, look, there's something in front of me. Like, it's not blurry, it's not fuzzy. I can't read without glasses, or if I can, I have to squint. Um, but if I start getting tired, that's when my blank spots show up. Other than that, my brain does a great job of filling most of it in. It's so funny. Like, I've made several projects for several of the residents. I make little cute things and I give them away. I'm working on a small stash for their bingo prizes, so that if they win bingo, they can have a bingo prize. Um, but I and when I give insulin shots, you count to 10 after you've clicked it all in, and so uh, there's a husband and wife uh, duo that I love. They're just amazing. They're so sweet. Um, and I count with the wife, and we make it like 1, 2, 3, and I just have a lot of fun because she likes to count with me, and and I it just brings me joy, so I do it. And And they're like, well, at least you can count to 10. I'm like, as long as I'm not doing any crafting, I can count to 10. But if I'm doing any crochet or knitting or cross stitching, I can barely count to 2. And they get a kick out of that. But it's unfortunately very true. I can count unless I'm crafting.
Wish I could go home and turn myself
Oh yeah, yeah.
into
Well, I'm working on a friends. The first one is always going to suck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. The first one of anything you ever do and or make is gonna suck. So I'm working on my second lantern. My first one doesn't suck hard, but you can definitely tell it was a first. So it's still sellable, but it's not up to my painful standards. But the second one is absolutely gorgeous, and it is doing exactly what I want it to do. But right now it's starting its decrease. So it's 3 triples and then a 2 triple together. So remembering on the first triple to keep the 2 loops on so that I can start the second. Yeah, it's a pain. So, with the wind spinners that I'm working on, I only need to actually count once. I need to count out a chain of 55, or just a chain. Like the original pattern called for 55. I have done more than 55. I've done less than 55. Essentially, it's do the ropey, do the chain, and then it's a single cut, go back to the top, double, a double double, cut, go back to the top, and then a triple double, all the way down to the bottom. So it's a count once, repeat, and it's really fast. It's really easy. I love it, and I'm hoping I sell them all. Yeah, I can get to 10 in several languages, but higher than that, no. I can do 1, 2, 3 in a lot. I remember, for me, like, when I think about counting, the Sesame Street pinball thing comes into mind. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they would stop, and they go like to 9, and or yeah. There's a lot to be said about cheerful, happy, educational learning. Like, like Blue's Clues. Like, I was too old for Blue's Clues and Steve, but let me tell you, that man made so much of an impact on so many kids. Like, it is beautiful what the original Steve had with his Blue's Clues fans. And yeah. uh I was Eureka's Castle was a fun one. I like Eureka, not Eureka. Magellan. I mean Eureka, but I like Magellan. I don't. Oh, I'm back. Sorry, I got disconnected. Okay, Jules. Your birthday was given to me. Ha ha ha. I had it in my calendar at one point in time. I just forgot to hit repeat. So. Yeah. There's an event. Hit repeat all day. Every year, it is being saved. No, no. OBS tripped over its ego. It's funny, when I do diamond painting, or the diamond dots here, I can actually look at my phone because I'm not inhibited by the giant frame that covers the desk area. So, take advantage of it while you can. Okay, we are almost time for googly eyes. It brings me joy. Almost googly time. And you will understand why. Why they bring me joy. I'm sure you guys already know why they bring me joy, but they googly eyes. I almost had enough. I was too short. I gotta go over to the other tray. I'm not gonna. Okay. Side one. Time for the googly eyes. I want to find actual googly eyes. So. Googly eyes. Okay. Googly. They make me so. Okay, so this is the pink sphinx. But do it again on the other side. Okay, so we begin again. That's 8. That's why. That's 8. That's 7. Okay. And I generally follow the same pattern. Me and these clear beads. These clear beads and I are not getting along. Luckily, I have like 50 billion of them. So, even if I do lose a chunk, I still have plenty more. So, if I were to, after I'm done Diamond Kitties, would you guys be interested in me doing another fast series like these ones? These go by pretty fast, or would you like me to slow down and do one of my big picture ones? Oh, the googly eyes are the best. Okay, so 6. I'm use 7. I I think I suggest that's what Dragon needs to do. Even if it is just for a couple hours. I think that's like the best idea ever. Because after stream tomorrow, that's pretty much all I'll be doing is lounging around because I gotta sleep. Okay, so on to 2, which is back. Okay. Who is all this? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, geez. Yeah, I don't have any real work in progress pictures to take. I don't have like everything is gets done just it's done. I could show pictures of me. I'm a work in progress. Okay, so 1. Yeah, because I just got done 2. So no, I'm gonna do Y. I'm gonna do the flouncy flower petals.
We stand here together, united as one. One tribe. A feeling from deep inside. A sense of victory and euphoria. Look at us now. United as one. This is our destiny. Release the energy. Stand together. Together as one.
I'm very guilty of that. Like it's like I need to take Buffalo Woman to the Need to take her to the cleaners, eh? Um,
United as one. One tribe. This is our destiny.
but I'll be driving past the cleaner I use every day next week, so
Stand together. Together as one.
we are done. I try to move the beads because they're all free on my desk here. They're just all free floating, which is potentially a dangerous thing. But I try to move them out of the way once I'm done with the color. Me and my left-handed clunkiness. Well, except for my commission that I'll be working on while I'm down at the waterfront. I'm not. I don't have any big projects going. Like I am cleaning up all of my half-done projects, which is fun. I've been cleaning and organizing like my craft area. I've been organizing my stock, which is very important. I'm spoiled. I'm on city water, so I don't generally run out of water. Doopy doop. Maybe he's secretly doing laundry behind your back. Or Jules, you can say absolutely. I do need to do less laundry, and then do less laundry. Specifically, less his. I mean, I can't complain too much. Husband Creature does the laundry. I sort it out and start it and whatnot. And some days, some days I get it done before he gets home as a surprise and treat. But he does the laundry. Okay, and on to the pink. And unfortunately, that's the nature of what's going on. Is everything is drying up. Let's see. What do we? Actually, I don't have. I might be able to start at least half of another one. These guys don't take very long, so. And with the amount of talking I do.
And we have gone unheard. Act like our existence is something quite absurd.
I'm gonna try to be nice to the dogs today
Not go unheard.
and see if they will
Down in torture, you barely said a word.
will bring me an actual ball instead of a stick. Because that's what Pixie does. Is she'll bring me a stick
Forgiveness.
to throw, and I'm like, dude, no.
Stand aside and witness. We will not go unheard.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll.
Our kind in isolation is what you have preferred. Hate and defamation, and we
Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, so can someone explain to me the unit of measure that is an Ariana Grande? No, I could have. Yeah, yeah. I'm. You guys are listening to the music I generally have, but I have behind me. I'm listening to a podcast, and it's the difference. They're talking about the differences between UK, Europe, and North America, and they keep using the measure of distance. They keep saying it's an Ariana Grande, and I'm trying to. I could Google it, but my hands are occupied. And yes, yes, they keep using Ariana Grande as a unit of measure. Ah! Okay, we're almost at googly eyes set number 2.
The devil is not the original sin. Take your eyes and cast them within. She's if you want to make a villain out of me, then I will show you just how I like to be.
So, apparently, either. There we go. Okay. Time for googly eyes. So, for anyone who does a ton of diamond painting, you know that all the kits come with roughly the same thing. So, I store my beads in these green ones that come with almost every kit, but if I'm doing a lot of detail work, like these ones are actually wide enough for my tools to, like I have a one that I can pick up a row of beads, and I use the bigger ones for that because the green ones aren't wide enough. Are we learning what an Ariana Grande is? Time for googly eye. Time for the googly eye. Googly eye number one. Googly eye number two. We have the two-sided pink sphinx. Okay. We got 4 of. Let's see, how many cats? Okay. 8 and 3. Oh no, that's 5. Woo, I can count. So 8, 9, 10, got 12 kitties. Okay. So I think between this one and this one, the Persian or the calico, which one should I do? You're fine, my good sir. No, you are fine. Okay. And I know it's heading towards the tail end of the stream, so I know people are starting to peace out. So all good. That's 8. We don't have any of that. We got some 3 and some 4. And some 7. Okay. And this one is another one without googly eyes. So apparently there are a few more non-googly eyed kitties out there. Well, I will. I don't have a whole lot that's. Oh, I gotta take the plastic off. That's kind of helpful. I was like, why isn't it sticking? Because the plastic's still on there. No, I will. I'll be heading out at noon, but I can easily keep stitching up until noon, or not stitching, dotting until noon, because I don't have. There's really no progress marks. Either I get the kitty done or I don't. This kitty, after the unique stitches, or the unique beads, is very, very 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we got for colors here. I think this is the first presentation I get to see 3 too. Oh. Oh, okay. I love that we social sourced what the fucking Ariana Grande was. Can you imagine? Dragon, you please me. You walking up. Do you know what an Ariana Grande is for a unit of measure? Okay, number one is. Now we move on to number two. I have crying dogs in the background. They're so beaten and abused. uh, well, I do want to thank you guys for spending time while I Diamond Dot. Well, this is a rare opportunity where I'm using this time for retail work. I'm I'm trying to like in my brain work out categories because what I make and what I want to sell isn't always what I have at craft fairs because I just like doing these and if I can sell them awesome. But I'd be just as happy giving them away if they don't sell. Um but with my paintings and my dye work, those I'm less likely to be like and my some of my crochet. Some of my crochet is just fun. It's meant to give away awesome happy sauce. But some of it is like, no, motherfucker. No. But but yeah, I'm trying to think of categories like because I'm revamping, I'm redoing the website in a manner in which it works. So I'm thinking about having a category that's like craft fairs, like this is what you would find at a craft fair table. Once this is sold, there is no more of it, kind of deal. And just making my commissions section bigger and more personalized because I'm working on my brain would work. I'm working on the template books, that kind of thing. Like some of these like these I could probably order in bulk and be able to sell, or I could probably replicate them and sell them. That's not a problem, but I don't want people thinking that, oh yeah, this is all I sell. No. These are sparkly things that make me happy. I love my purple void. It keeps me cozy when it's a little chilly in here. Yeah, I love it. That's kind of like with cross stitch. Let me tell you how much love and sarcasm and dirty jokes are gonna go into Captain Penis. And I think I'm going to alter the days, not necessarily the times, but I think I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for my stream days, because I can have Wednesday for that turnaround shift, because both Divine Instinct and Captain Penis are just huge. They are much bigger than Buffalo Woman. So for those of you who saw the pictures of me holding Buffalo Woman, these guys are bigger than that. So I might use Wednesday as a swappy day. Oh. Captain Penis is not my style of art, but he's gonna be gorgeous. Well, he's not my style of art that I will... Honestly, I'd probably use him as an intimidation piece. It would be something I would have in a big office as an intimidation piece. Because if you get uncomfortable with Captain Penis, then maybe I don't want your level of security. Actually, that's a really good idea. Write that down. Points. 10 points to whichever house knows where that write that down line comes from. Okay. We're gonna go to 3. Is this 3? That is 3. Okay. I'm hoping to get this little section done. I don't have enough room to spread stuff out. I would definitely. I mean, yes, he. But I mean, Dionysus was the one who gave King Midas his golden touch, like, because King Midas apparently rescued a nymph of Dionysus. But now because I know, well, and he's kind of yeah, he's just a cool guy. I love him. The god of food, wine, fornication. Makes all the ladies blush. He's. I mean, I only have a little bit of him done, but he's already gorgeous. Okay. I'm hoping I can get at least one side of this done. But I only have a minute left, so I want to thank everybody for their time. And I hope everyone has a fantastic Wednesday. I will be back same time, 10 to noon tomorrow. Working on some more kitties. Drink your water, take your meds, get plenty of sleep. I adore you guys, and I will be back. Oh, I'll be lurking, but I will be back tomorrow with more fun and excitement and crying dogs. But have fun, everybody. I'll see you later.